Today, the presentation will be about rehabilitation after ACL reconstruction. In this presentation, we will go through client's background, screening during initial consultation, and analyze about the position nature and ACL rehabilitation, action plan recommendation for short-term or long-term goals, and in the end, conclusion. So our subject will be Sam Chopra. He's a male, 27 years old. He's playing at Brisbane Net as a professional basketball player. His position will be guard as a guard. He is 197 centimeters tall, weight 90 kilograms. BMI, blood pressure were all identified as normal. Body fat ratio is around 12%. He has recently having no medication and he has not been hospitalized. In answer pre-screening, he was fine. Stage 1 was clear, so he can proceed to undertake light to moderate intensity of exercise. In stage 2, he was found at moderate risk because of his family heart attack history from his father, and he was recently found doing 0 hours of physical activities. To identify his goals, we use SMART tools. So in specific, he wants to increase his muscle mass, decrease fat mass in health perspective. In behavior, he wants to get back to exercise and limit drinking. And he wants to improve his exercise performance by increasing his strength and power 10% from his previous 1 rep max record. So in bench press, in squat, and deadlift. More about SMART tools. In measurable section, Thomas test can be used for checking flexibility improvement to ensure he's recovering. 1 RN testing for strength and power gain. DIXA and Skinfold testing, checking for the body fat percentage. The new behavior and health goals are achievable under nutritionist assistance for the diets or monitoring type of food that he need to consume, limit eating out, alcohol consumption for his own control on his behavior. Is realistic because he's got the financial support from the SWAT club, but not at the performance level, which is improving 10% on his previous 1 rep max, which I will be explaining in the next slide. He want to achieve all the goals mentioned within 3 months. Recent study in 2006 mentioned that after 6 weeks of rehabilitation, balance, strength, agility, and subject performance will be improved after 6 weeks of rehabilitation, but nothing mentioned about the power. So here's a slide about a layout on ACL rehabilitation phases and approximate timetable. So within 12 weeks, the subject Sam should be able to re-establish strength, power, and endurance, blend resistance, and neuromuscular training. So there's nothing mentioned about a power gain through that period, but just recover to previous level. So that aim is not achievable for him. In guard position in nature, he was found having lower body fat mass comparing other position, finding strongest in upper body strength, and then having a faster spin in his 10 meters, 30 meters, and 40 minutes, but also in agility as well. In his fastest was found in T-test. In ACL rehabilitation, there's 4 objectives: improve reconstructed joint function, prevent future injuries, not overtrain the subject, understand the patient performance needs, and set up a long-term goal. In rehabilitation for basketball players, it was found 3 phases in Waters' 2012 study. In phase 1, simply having a general strength training, initiate the range of movement improvement, and in phase 2, gain full range of movement and strength, improve the neuromuscular coordination and endurance exercise. In phase 3, which will be involving a lot more functional work, and return to play through high intensity functional rehabilitation. So in recommendation, I will educate my subject in setting short-term and long-term goals. So short-term will be regaining full range of movement, flexibility and strength across an injury and knee joints, start phase 1 immediately, and for long-term goals, maybe increasing the power in his previous 1 RM. So here's an example, like for body weight exercise he may come across in phase 1 and phase 2, rotational squat, single leg hoop and a coordination exercise, maybe it's called star drills, for increasing his own performance. Furthermore, recommendation will be seeking for nutritionist assistance to increase muscle mass, lower the body fat mass below 10%, limit drinking activities, do not overtrain. So we have gone through client's background as a professional basketball player, and then go through screening for the initial consultation, analyze for his position nature as a guard, and ACL rehabilitation objective and phases, action plan, achievable recommendation for him, such as to improve in short term and in long term. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.